So if you haven't really seen a lot of my takes on Sean Strickland, I do consider him to be quite the idiot. He's got his own beliefs, and you got to respect it. He's a proud American. That from some perspective, it's respectable. But what always intrigued me was his relationship with I'm blanking at this guy's name, Chris Curtis, aka Action Man. Their relationship always kind of just made me perplexed, because a guy like Sean Strickland having a close relationship with a black man, it just doesn't compute. And I get it though, he's a proud American, and Americans are many different colors, so it's expected for him to be friends with black people, yada yada yada. But no, a lot of his takes are extremely controversial, and you would assume that many, if not all, black men would have an issue with it. And just now, Chris Curtis is finally taking up an issue. When you watch the video, it kind of seems like he's maybe sarcastic. I'm not really sure, but I feel like Chris Curtis is being serious when he's complaining about the fact that Sean Strickland brought Kyle Rittenhouse into their gym. And when I say their gym, I'm pretty sure Sean Strickland owns it. But when you have a lot of fighters in a gym, you want them to feel like it's a gym that belongs to everybody. That's what breeds healthy gym culture. And Chris Curtis finally has an issue with the wacky stuff Sean Strickland is doing, because bringing Kyle Rittenhouse to your gym, it's wacky. At least for a black guy, it's wacky. So yeah, I'm wowed by the fact that Chris Curtis is finally taking up issue with Sean Strickland's shenanigans. I don't know where they go from here. Maybe Chris Curtis will be done with Sean after this. I'm not sure. The two of them seem really close. They have a podcast together. I don't really know what's going to happen, but I just wanted to talk about my intrigue in the relationship dynamic between Sean Strickland and Chris Curtis. And Chris Curtis just being a black man dealing with a lot of the stuff Sean Strickland does. I'm honestly it's just one of those out of left field relationships. That's what I feel like it is. And I'm intrigued to see how it may end. Overall, let me know what you think.